Good day everyone, I am Pionilla and I am here to present my infographics about communication flow and process. For the first one I will tackle is about what is communication. Communication is the act of sharing information, ideas, thought, and feelings between two or more people. It involves both speaking and listening to ensure understanding. For example, I sent a message to my classmate and I said, "How are you?" And my classmate responded to me. That communication take place. Communication happens. Alright? And we will go to the other side. The key components. I have 4 key components. I put 4 key components of mine. The first one is sender. The sender is the person who has an idea and sent the message. The second one is the message, the information, idea, or feeling being communicated. The third one is the channel, the medium or way the message is delivered. The fourth one is the receiver, the person who will receive and interprets the message. Alright, let's move on to the important part, the communication process. The communication process has a sender, transmission, receiver, and feedback. The first one we will talk about is about the sender. The sender generates ideas and encodes them into a message. The sender is the one who will think what he will say, or he will put a message to the receiver. The second one is the transmission. The message is sent through a channel or a signal. For example, I send a message to my classmate through a messenger. Messenger is the tool that I will use. That is transmission. For example, by speaking, by writing, through text, through messenger, through phone calls, that is transmission. The tool that the sender uses to send a message to a receiver. The third one is the receiver. The receiver receives the message and decodes it. The receiver is the one who receives the message from the sender. The sender sends the message through the receiver, and the receiver is the one who will analyze, think, and understand the message sent by the sender. The fourth one is the feedback. The feedback is the receiver response, showing understanding or giving a reaction. The feedback is like a reply to a message. When the senders say, "We will meet at 9 a.m. in the Olivares," and the receiver go to Olivares at 9 a.m. That is feedback. The receiver understands the message sent by the sender. That is feedback. Feedback is happen when the receiver responds to a message. It means he or she understands the message sent by the sender. And next, we will go to the factors that affects communication. For the first one is clarity. Clear messages are easier to understand. Clear messages are easier to understand. The more that your message is clear and easy to understand, the more the receiver easy to understand your message. The second one is listening. Active listening leads to better understanding. It is a very important part in the communication. The third one is respect. Respectful communication builds trust and connections. The fourth one is noise and barriers. Distinctions, assumptions, emotions can block understanding. This in the noise and barriers, the misunderstanding happens when delivers message. And I have a tips for effective communication. I have 5 tips for effective communication. The first one is listen actively. The second one is speak clearly. The third one is be open and honest. The fourth one is show respect and empathy. And the fifth one is give and accept feedback. When we use these tips for effective communication, we will have a better and good connection or communication through another person. And that's all my report, and thank you for your listening.